Um, hello, hello. We're in Bimini, Bahamas. Docked. Just relaxing. I'm just relaxing and enjoying the view. Thought I would share it with you. I'm surprised. Well, I haven't seen anything in the water. And maybe we'll see something. This morning I thought this third little island was something because it kept going up and down, but it's not. It's just the water crashing over it. But this is Bimini. Think it's only 60 miles from Fort Lauderdale. A lot of people come over on their boat. But feel free to ask me questions about Bimini. This is my second time being here. We didn't get off the ship though. I feel like once you've kind of done Bimini, you've seen all it has to really offer. Unless you um, don't have access to the beach, then I would get off. If you live in Florida, it's kind of just another day, another day at the beach. It is very beautiful here. Can you guys hear me okay? I don't know if my headphones connected. Yeah, there's not too much here. Couple of resorts, couple of restaurants. I think right here, okay, so you see the three colored little houses here. I think right past that on the other side of this is Resorts World Bimini. I think that that's where we went last time, and it's kind of pricey actually. It was like $70, $75. Hi Earl, greetings from Bimini. Um, Thank you, Turf Hunter, for liking the live. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I think that's where we were last time. And it was super pricey. It was like $75 for each person to be there for the day. And I mean, it's beautiful there. And thank you so much, Turf Hunter, for liking and following. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to grow this channel to $10,000 or $10,000, 10,000 followers. So I really appreciate it. Yes, this is Bimini. It is very beautiful here. But yeah, that been to Freeport, Bahamas. Yeah, I spent actually spent a whole month in Freeport last year. Um, and it was beautiful. Like there's not much on the islands, but they're pretty secluded and beautiful. Um, but I felt like that resort over there was super pricey. So we just stayed on the ship today. But yeah, I'm pretty high up. I'm on the 11th deck. It's pretty high. Seafood by the water. I know. They do. It does look like they had good restaurants here. And I saw a place that had Bimini bread, which I don't know if you guys have been to. I miss Bimini. It's sick. It's sick, a beautiful place. Next time I'm there, I'm renting a golf cart. Have you rented a golf cart here before, Peter? Because that was one of the things that I looked at doing, but all the reviews for the golf cart companies were terrible. It was like scam, you like get the golf cart and it breaks in 15 minutes and then they try and like get $200 out of you, or the owner wants to fight you because your golf cart broke or stuff like that. So, I didn't want to deal with any of that. I think like if you Google Bimini golf carts, like one of the first places that comes up has like a 1.4 star review. So we didn't want to deal with any of that. So we just decided to stay on the ship. But I'm curious, like, have you gone? Did you have a good experience? But there is a restaurant in Fort Lauderdale that has Bimini bread. Boatyard. It just recently opened and it has Bimini bread and it's so good. And it looked like there's a bakery here that sells it as well. So I would have liked to have gone there. But yeah, if anybody has rented a golf cart here and had a good experience, let me know because it did not seem like um, it was a good idea to do so just because of the ratings. Thank you everybody for liking the live. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get this account to 10,000 followers um, so I can join the creator fund. So thank you. Thank you, Melissa, for following. Appreciate it and liking the live. You would think that we saw a couple of fish when we came into port, but other than that, we haven't seen, like, you would think that there would be a lot of sharks over here. We haven't seen any sharks. It's been pretty kind of uneventful. You're welcome, Melissa. Thanks for joining in. I'm glad that you can appreciate them today. Always try and go live when we cruise because the views are just insane. Jonna, this is Bimini. We're docked in Bimini. Bimini, Bahamas. I tried to too. We were just in British Isles cruise, needed a break from the Caribbean. How was that? Um, I agree. I feel like the cruises are going to kind of like the same five cruise ports. So I'm curious. Tell me where you went. This is the Reflection, the Celebrity Reflection. We docked this morning. What ports did you go to? I agree. I need a break from the Caribbean too. We did Bermuda. about a month ago, which was awesome. And then we actually went to Grand Turk and um, Coco Cay. So we did the Atlantic and then the Caribbean again. Next year, we're going to do Vancouver and we're going to do British Columbia and then Hawaii. We cruised out of Southampton and went to Greenock, Liverpool, and Portland. Oh, that sounds amazing. What ship are you on? No, so the hurricane is not supposed to hit Florida until like Wednesday, and we will be back on tomorrow. We'll be back into Fort Lauderdale tomorrow. But I know Tampa is hunkering down again. So who knows? And then I live in Miami and we're under a flash or a flood warning. We were on Disney Dream, the last sailing before dry dock. It was a few weeks ago. Oh, that sounds amazing. I would like to do a transatlantic cruise to Europe. I think that would be amazing. We are near Orlando and have done Caribbean so often. I was like, let's do something new. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, after a while, it starts getting really repetitive, I feel. Um, that's why I liked Bermuda so much. It truly was a very unique island, and then it's in the Atlantic, not the Caribbean. So, um, yeah, this is the first day that we stayed on the ship. Like we've done Bimini, even yesterday in Coco Cay. I love Coco Cay, but after a while, there's like nothing really unique about it. Especially if you live in Florida and can go to the beach any day. It's like kind of another day in paradise. Oh yeah, because of the hurricane. If you can go to Bermuda, I highly recommend it. It definitely was my favorite that I've ever been to. And we almost didn't get to go because a few days before there was hurricane. I forget the name of it, but that hurricane went through there. It was crazy. You should definitely try to go there. I think there's a really good. It's either Royal Caribbean or Celebrity, and it goes from New York, New Jersey, and you pass by the Statue of Liberty. Would be so cool to see, and then it just goes to Bermuda and back. I think that would be such a cool cruise, especially by the Statue of Liberty. Yeah, exactly. You could fly into New York and spend a couple of days and then get on the cruise ship. I hope you make it because, Bermuda, the sand is pink and people are just so nice there. They really wanted the tourism. I've been a few places in the Caribbean and you're like, kind of get the vibe that people don't want you there. It's kind of weird. But Bermuda, they were so nice and they just were super welcoming and really just like wanted us to come back. And have you have you looked at the prices? We we were there, and I was like, oh, we're going back. We're going back for in September, and the prices were so crazy. Like to fly from Miami or West Palm or even Fort Lauderdale to Bermuda was $1,500 for two people. It was insane. And then the average cost per night is like $300 to $400. Like that's cheap. Like if you can find $300 or $400 a night, that's cheap. And then like during the high season, they said it gets up to like $600 per night. It is insane. Like we were in. Bermuda right before September, and I was like, "Oh, let's come back for your my." I was talking to my boyfriend. I was like, "Oh, your birthday's in 2 weeks. Let's come back." And even with two American Airlines flight credits, it was it would have been like $1,200 out of pocket. It was insane just to fly there, and it's like a 2.5 hour flight. And then you got the prices to stay there are outrageous. I have a whole I actually just published a travel guide to Bermuda. So if you go in my bio and go to my blog, um, I just published it like probably 2 weeks ago. So I have all the details of that in there if you're interested. But yeah, it is super pricey. You can find like VRBOs that are slightly cheaper, but I mean the sticker shock was insane. I haven't looked recently at what the prices here in Bimini are. Oh, they redirect your ship to Cozumel, Melissa? Also, what does the little like symbol next to your name mean? Like the little triangle with the 10. What does that mean? Earlier, I went live and this lady said that they circled Bermuda for days. They wouldn't couldn't dock there, so they just circled Bermuda. Oh my gosh. I would have been so upset if they would have changed the itinerary on me. Did you guys have fun in Cozumel? Hello, Leslie. Thanks for stopping by. Hello from Bimini, Bahamas. A grifter badge? Oh, a gifter badge. That's funny. Thank you, everybody, for liking the live. I appreciate it. Last time I was in Cozumel, I went to Isla Mujeres and I had such a great time. Oh, that's nice. Well, at least they gave you that. I could probably find it in my heart to be very forgiving with a discount and a onboard credit. Looks like it's gonna rain. What excursion did you do there, Sarah? Earlier this morning, let me see, hold on, how do I go back? Earlier this morning, I thought this like small little island was a shark because it kept going up and down. But then I zoomed in and I realized it was like a little part of the island. We did a kayak in a private island. Oh, that sounds so fun. I would love to go back to Cozumel. I would love it because I want to go back to Isla Mujeres. It was probably the cutest little island, one of the cutest islands I've been to. I think we're gonna get some rain. I'm assuming it's raining in Florida. I've been getting weather alerts from home in Fort Lauderdale. So you can see, here's the dock right here, and you can see not too much here in Bimini. Oh gosh, did you have rough seas on the way? Thankfully, I've never really had rough seas on a ship. even like when I did the 15-day cruise last year through the Panama Canal, like we didn't really ever hit rough seas. I'm so surprised. Like I haven't seen anything in the water. We saw a couple of fish when we first pulled into port, but that's it. I'm super surprised though we haven't seen anything like any sharks or anything. When I was in Freeport, I saw a lot of sharks. Even in Miami, I see a lot of sharks. Thanks for the follow, Dave. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions about Bimini or cruising, please let me know. It looks like we're about to get some rain. Thanks for the follow, Kevin. I appreciate it. If you just joined, here is the dock in Bimini. You can see. And this is like the main area of Bimini. It's a very small island. There's not too much going on, but it's definitely beautiful. I'm out here because I want to see a shark. I'm so surprised we haven't seen sharks today. Can you hear the music? I think they're partying up on top now. Well, I'm starting to feel some rain, so I'm going to go ahead and go inside and hang out. But thank you for everyone who joined this live and hanging out with me and sharing. Let me share this, letting me share this beautiful view with you. Thank you for all the follow, everyone who followed and liked the live and shared it. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 10,000 followers as soon as I can on this channel. So I appreciate everyone, and definitely trying to put out as much content as I can uh, every day. Some days I put out more, some days more than others. So yeah, I hope everyone has a great Sunday. Stay safe from the rain and the hurricanes, and I might go live a little bit later this evening, or maybe tomorrow morning when we dock. I like going live when we dock from the top of the ship. So have a great Sunday, and we'll see you soon.